Hello YouTubers, welcome to our channel, Flight Note Center. Today our topic of discussion is going to be on light signals. And just before we continue, please subscribe. For introduction part of it, we all know that radio communication is the most important form of communication between air traffic controller and the pilot. Situations therefore may arise sometimes when there are no radio communication. And therefore they still need to communicate between they still need to have communication between the pilot and the air traffic control. The only two methods that they can use to pass this critical information is therefore by use of light signals and Aldis, that is the Aldis lamp, and the pyrotechnic signals, that is the Viray pistol. Because these two objects have limitation of the distance we can see the light, and also we can have obstruction of the light, the range of the flare is also limited. Therefore, these signals are restricted to use within the aerodrome traffic circuit, that is, traffic in the circuit. Okay. Let's now look at the signals using the Aldis lamp. General description of the Aldis lamp is a powerful light source, which can be portable or fixed in a place, which has a trigger that can switch the light on and off, and it has removable lenses allowing the air traffic control to change the lens color to either red or green, or by removing all lenses, then we can have a white light. The light is shown from within the tower, or in other military it is within the caravan or that mobile traffic that is usually checking on the gears if they are down or locked, or in case of these failures can also issue diversion procedures. The lamp is used for both aircraft and vehicles on the ground, and as well as aircraft in the air. So the signal will remain the same, yet the meaning will naturally change depending if you are airborne or not. So we have to know which signal we are supposed to use on the ground and which signal we are supposed to use in the air for the aircraft, while for the vehicles this remains the same because they're ever on ground. Okay, let's now cover these signals as shown by the Aldis lamp. And now we have two traffic. There's air traffic and there's also ground traffic. For the air traffic, flashing green will mean a return for landing. This will normally follow a steady red light, which will be shown by the same Aldis lamp. Then steady green means clear to land for the aircraft in the air. For ground traffic, flashing green means aircraft is cleared for taxi, and that is the taxi clearance is approved. And steady green means aircraft cleared for takeoff, while vehicle will mean you're cleared to proceed with your ground movements. For red signals, for air traffic, red signals will mean flashing red will mean aerodrome unsafe, do not land. And steady red will mean give way to other aircraft and continue cycling. For ground traffic, flashing red therefore will mean aircraft you are cleared to land, cleared landing area in use. For vehicles, it will mean clear present position and watch out for aircraft. For steady red, aircraft and the vehicles mean just stop, don't proceed with the taxi or ground movements. And therefore, now we go to white signals. And flashing white for aircraft, it will mean return to starting point on the aerodrome, and for vehicles, vacate maneuvering area in accordance with the local instructions. Okay, that is all about the light signals from the Aldis lamp. And now I will want us to continue with signals using the pyrotechnics. The pyrotechnic that we're talking about here is the Viray pistol, which fires red or green light colored flares. Pilot action when anticipating this is to pilot action when anticipating a flare from the tower. Therefore, the pilot should anticipate the light in the vicinity halfway between the tower and the runway. And as the flare is fired up around 45 degrees and aimed over the nose of the aircraft on final approach, It can however also be used for an aircraft on downwind or base leg, in which case the pilot should look toward the tower. It stands to reason that a flare cannot flash, so therefore there are only two signals that can be used using the ray pistol or the pyrotechnics. So we only have the red flare and the green flare, and therefore for the meaning of these flares for aircraft, for red flare, it means for the aircraft do not land. For the vehicle, you have to have an emergency stop. And for vehicles, what does it mean? It means that you have to have emergency stop. And the green flare for aircraft, it means clear to land. And that is the end of our discussion today on the light signals. Just a recap. Remember, we have only two equipment that we can use. We can use the ray pistol and the Aldis lamp. Both of them have different meanings on ground and in the air. Please, thank you very much for watching our YouTube channel. And just before you leave, you can again leave a comment and a like if you like the content. Happy learnings, everyone.